I am a huge believer, and some of you may think this is crazy or not. I'm a big believer in, I don't know if you want to call it karma, but there's a certain side of me in my life that just knows things are going to be okay. And when I made that decision to say, you know what, this is what we're going to do, and to say we're going to buy this, I never looked back. Never looked back. I was like, this is what we need to do, and more or less some of it for me is that it's something that I needed to do because I was bored. We had gone to a point where the restaurant, we could only go so far. You know, at that point we had 3 small ovens. We weren't going to have any more capacity. So it's like, I could see it. I could, because I've done it for so long, I thought, this is it. If we're ever going to have this opportunity, we're going to do this. And I knew in my mind, it's like, this is going to work. I wasn't going to let it fail. I mean, I still work, I would, except if I had my family, you asked that earlier, I would still work 7 days a week. I absolutely enjoy it. I like my employees. I like the customers. That's a big part of it too. I always would tell people, I don't want to go to work if I don't want to be there and I don't want to enjoy it. That's a big part of it for me. And not to say that someday you're not going to have jobs that you're not going to necessarily enjoy, but maybe not make a career out of it that you don't want to be there the rest of your life. Because people can tell. If you look, when you walk in the door, if I'm, usually smiling or, unless it's crazy, it's because I'm happy to be there. And if you're an employee of mine and you walk in the door, I always want to say, hey, how's it going? Hope everything's doing all right for you in your life. And that's how I kind of look at it. First of all, having lived here my whole life, I've witnessed so much change in where we are. I would say that what I find interesting now is that I'd say, quote, old timers, the people that have been here for years and years, a lot of them are gone. They've left. Either they've moved away or just not here anymore, versus the new people that have come into our community that have brought money, influence, and for me, I think it's not a bad thing to have all that happen because change is good. I would never say that it's not. So a part of that along the way has been to, when I was on, say for example, the city council, you because of my age, most people are on the city council, they're retired or they're older. I felt like it was good to have these new things happening. But I had also been here my whole life. So it was kind of interesting because people couldn't say, well, you're a newcomer. No, I'm not. I think that this is what should happen. And I've watched it and I've witnessed it on that part of it. So giving back that way was big to me. For example, you guys is in school. There isn't, my giving back to you guys is either like coming by and we need money for anything that you guys are doing. Whether it's prom or project grad, or you need a letter of reference, or I need to do this or do that. Those things to me is what, when I think of community, that's what's important. I think that you guys are community, right? Because you're out there doing these things, and I need to support you because, again, I feel like they were very nice to me at one point or another, and you have to give back.
Hi, my name is Emma Johnson.
I'm Andrea Gonzalez.
I'm Leo Lara. I'm Ivan Kazada.
And I'm Maria Fernandez.